When I volunteered to do this service, I was in a much healthier mind space than I am now. And I'm working on that, but I'm kind of in the show must go on mode at this point, so I think we'll be fine. Lord of light, come to us in our darkness. Cast your light upon us, for the night is dark and full of terrors. I wonder if any of you recognize those words. Got a couple of nods. I'm not positive. This may be the first time that a service at the Unitarian Church of Edmonton has opened with an invocation to a completely, admittedly, everybody agrees, imaginary God. That was from George R. R. Martin's A Clash of Kings, and it was a prayer to Prolor, the Lord of Light, the Red God. I chose it mainly because when I was putting this service together, I liked that phrase, for the night is dark and full of terrors, and I kind of played with it for my title of the service. And then I thought, you know what? Why don't I just use it? So, let me tell you about the brain weasels. You all know what weasels are, right? Otters, ferrets, cute, playful, smart, but also voracious and sometimes terrifying predators. Some of the European varieties, like herons, which were once prized for their beautiful, soft, white fur, are particularly vicious. Well, brain weasels are little voices in your head, the ones that tell you you're not good enough. The ones that can list exquisite details, all the reasons why you don't deserve any happiness you've ever had or ever could have. The ones that convince you that it will never get better. And even if you know that they're wrong, even if you know that depression lies and that that is all the weasels are, you still find yourself believing them. There's a difference between knowing something and believing it. People know the brain weasels by different names, of course. One of my best friends simply refers to it as asshole voice. My sister, who is bipolar, once told me that she heard the wolves calling as she went into a depressive episode. And Amanda Palmer spoke about the fraud police and the complete universality of that sentiment. Although modern psychology would have us believe that imposter syndrome is an ailment that affects predominantly women in technical fields. It can be extremely difficult to talk about, though, because it's so easy for whoever you're talking to dismiss your feelings well, you know that's not true. And you have to agree with them, because you do know. But it doesn't change how you feel. Last week, after dragging my heels for months, I made an appointment with my GP, and I requested a referral to a psychiatrist. I had been working with a therapist for over a year, off and on, because finding funding for therapy can be harder to secure than drugs. A friend of mine suggested that therapy is too softcore for the bureaucracy. And I decided I needed to talk to someone who could advise me and possibly prescribe medication, which psychologists are not certified to do. I'm terrified, but I'm taking that next step. I have no answers, but I'm taking that next step. Thank you. And in that particularly dark and uncertain place, we are moving now into a spirit of meditation. Breathing in, I am aware of my pain. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my pain. Breathing in, I am aware of my past. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my past. Breathing in, I am aware of my anger. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my anger. Breathing in, I am aware of my despair. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my despair. Breathing in, I am aware of peace. Breathing out, I am aware that I am worthy of peace. Breathing in, I am aware of love. Breathing out, I am aware that I am worthy of love. Breathing in, I am aware of joy. Breathing out, I am aware that I am an agent of joy. Breathing in, I am aware of hope. Breathing out, I am aware that I am an agent of hope. Breathing in, I am aware.